Hey guys, Gemma from ASD Rocks. It is now Monday and a good 48 hours after I have been to my party, and I truly remember why I do not party. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was, plus I have to explain this for like until however long it is that these are going to take to, I mean, how do you, mind you, I've got to explain myself anyway most of the time anyway, don't I? Well, the party was absolutely amazing. It was so much fun. It was small and it wasn't like, small, but it wasn't, one of those horrible nights where you go to this massive venue and you can't hear each other talk. It was beautiful. It was so lovely. Met so many lovely people. And I don't know though, it has been a while, but I didn't realise, even as a kid, I never did shots. Shots was never my thing. Oh, the camera's going, sorry. Shots was never my thing, even when I was a kid. And there were a lot of shots going on, a lot of shots. So I think I'm sober now. Been 48 hours, like I said. I'm pretty sure I'm sober. I can still feel my hair feels like straw. I can still feel all of the hairspray in my hair, and it took me easily 2 days to get that makeup off. But what an amazing job. If anybody wants a makeup artist, send me a message and I will let you know. So I'm actually wanting to talk about what happened after the party. So there was always going to be an after party, which at 40, most of us at 40s parties finish at 10, so we were still going at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then sort of people started to want to go to a particular venue, and I don't go to that venue because quite a number of years ago, as I've mentioned, or here, there and about, there was just around the back of that venue, when I left one night, man jumped on into my car, complete stranger, and just sexually assaulted me. So I do go back to St Kilda, but I go back sort of when I'm ready and prepared and mentally set for it and everything like that. And so I was like, look, you guys go party. Honestly, I don't want to stop you. No one, I wanted everybody to party on. I didn't want, it's 2 a.m. I'm happy to go home. And they were like, no. Instead, we'll go to this girl's house. She's a friend. We'll all hang back there. And if anyone wants to, she lives near there-ish. So I said, yeah, all right. We'll go back. And this absolutely gorgeous guy I know, Dean, who I've known for a long time, he drove me there, and I was sort of telling him about what had happened, and he said, all right, well, we won't even drive past the venue. And then he turned into the street that it actually happened in, and then parked directly across. Her apartment was literally directly across from where you couldn't, other than parking in the car spot that I was parked in, you could not get any closer to where this happened. So I was like, anyway, we got me in, but then getting home, had to walk through, oh God, it was, look, let's just say it was a nightmare. 3 cabs refused me. This is why I am from now on and forever an Uber girl. That's it. I'm done with cabs. 3 cabs refused me. I was standing with some policemen because the guys were kicking off, and I told them that I had really bad PTSD from the incident, and they were really lovely. 3 cabs went past. They wouldn't pick me up. Finally, one cab took me home. I was in such shock. I got home, I think, about 4 a.m. I couldn't make it even upstairs into bed until 8. I had to sit with my back to the wall. I was in such hypertensive overload. I spent the next I think I made it up to bed at 8 o'clock in the morning and couldn't leave my room for the entire day, which was shitty because it was Bo's bloody birthday, wasn't it? But I was in such a severe state of PTSD that I had to have my back to the wall. I haven't had such a bad, usually if I have a thing of PTSD or if I have something that triggers trauma, I'm really proud of myself. I look back and I go, oh, pat on the back. Hey, 3 years ago you would have been under a desk, or 3 years ago it would have taken me 3 days to get out of here, or it's not 3, 4 or 5 years ago you would have been this. Well, I was that. I think it's all because I was completely unprepared. I had, we went from Elwood, which was completely unassociated with it, and then onto a girl's house who I didn't know, and I had met that night. Absolutely lovely. Can I just say, everybody was so amazing and so lovely, and I think I've made some amazing, lovely, lifelong friends. But I have to say, yesterday was probably one of the worst days of my life, and this is the first time that I'm actually out, and I'm out in my car and my doors are locked, and I'm like, my head's on this swivel, and I'm hypertensive, and every noise at home was like, I was jumping at every single noise. I was just freaking out. Leaves would brush against, and I'd be like, oh, what's that? So, it's, and then, there's been this issue recently, and I've been at court about that. So it's like double compounded with that, and I just fell apart for 2 days, and this is the first time that I've actually been out of my room in 2 days, because, like I said, I have been back before, I have been to the area before, but it's always on purpose, it's always intentionally, and always with someone that I feel that will, or can look after me, or if I have any issues, they'll, take care of me, or whatever it happens to be. But this came out of nowhere. So, and then of course, Finn's school just closed. Oh, hello. Finn's school just closed for no particular reason whatsoever today. Well, there was a particular reason, but they had a COVID outbreak about, a week ago. And I kept saying, why aren't they closing the school? And they kept sending things saying, don't worry, school's safe, everyone's safe, blah, blah, blah. And then through Wednesday, through Thursday, through Friday, they're like, everybody's fine, we're all safe, we're teaching. And then yesterday, urgent, do not come to school. So I don't know if some of the teachers have tested positive or something like that. I don't know what the situation is, but at least he was home with me today, because that was nice. And we did some homeschooling, which was awesome. We've just finished Of Mice and Men, so we watched the actual movie, which has John Malkovich in it, who I absolutely love. And yeah, so I'm heading out because I'm forcing myself to go out, and I feel really sick. I feel sick in the stomach, but I can't stay in my room for the rest of my life, so I'm really pushing my boundaries, really pushing myself here. and we'll see how we go. Not quite the evening that was expected, but the actual party and the actual people were top shelf. So 10 out of 10 for the party, 10 out of 10 for everything. And you know what? In this life, things are going to happen to you, and you're going to be pushed off your feet, and you're going to be taken by surprise, just like when you get that diagnosis. You're not expecting, or maybe you are, it depends on how old your kid is. So at 16 months, I wasn't expecting it. So yeah, it's been, the last 2 days has been absolute hell. But slowly, carefully, I'm coming back out. All right, guys, love you.